Texas police lieutenant says cops were reluctant to engage gunman because they could have been shot.
Well, was it a mistake, do you believe, Lieutenant, for the officers on the scene who were there, as you correctly point out, to wait for this second?
So I just want to say, Wolf Blitzer, usually pretty garbage. But I have to say, this is a layup. This is like, oh, do you think you maybe could have done something a little bit better? Maybe, possibly? I mean, 19 kids just got fucking massacred. Do you think you could maybe have done something at least 1% better? Let's watch.
Tactical team to arrive before fully pushing into that school and neutralizing the gunman.
So what we do know, Wolf, is that there was multiple officers that arrived on scene. There was 3 officers that arrived. They made entry at one of the entrances where the gunman actually made entrance to. We had another 4 officers that made entry at the other entrance of the school. So there was officers inside that school. As they were taking gunfire, they were also calling in for reinforcement, backup, tactical teams, snipers, any additional personnel that could arrive to assist to not only with the situation, but also to assist in evacuating students and teachers. At that time, that's when a U.S. Border Patrol tactical officer arrived, also with a Zavala County Sheriff's deputy, as well as 2 additional Uvalde.
So this is called Gish Gallop? That's what this rhetorical tactic is referred to as. Wolf Blitzer asks a very straightforward question. Like, hey, you think you should have done a little bit more, maybe? And then this guy's like, well, we wanted snipers, tactical teams, border control, body, goddamn. We had people in there. There were people in there. They didn't do anything, but they were in there. They were engaging the gunman. They were engaging gunman. We need snipers. Where are the fucking snipers? SWAT teams and helicopters. What? What? That's not like, I'm going to play the question again real quick. I'm at 59 seconds.
Well, was it a mistake, do you believe, Lieutenant, for the officers on the scene who were there, as you correctly point out, to wait for this second tactical team?
Do you think it was a mistake to do nothing? Snipers! We needed snipers from the rooftops! We got the helicopters, man! They gotta come in, the border patrol! What?
Uvalde Police Department officers were able to go into that classroom with a ballistic shield as cover, and of course we know that one of those officers, an agent, actually was shot, was grazed at the top of the head, but they were able to shoot and kill the suspect and preserve any other life. We know that there was other injured children inside that classroom that they were able to save as well and get them to cover, and at that point it became a recovery process, a rescue operation.
So again, Wolf Blitzer, very simple question. Why did you wait an hour, bro? And then this guy basically is acting as if they didn't wait an hour. We went in. We engaged in the gunman. Just leaving out the fact that you waited an hour. You waited a fucking hour. Just skip that part. We engaged the gunman. We had tactical teams. We needed snipers. Someone got grazed in the head. Goddamn. Like, weren't they wearing a fucking helmet? How the fuck do you get grazed in the head if you're wearing a helmet? Like, what the fuck? Did you forget your fucking body armor, you stupid motherfucker? What? What?
Trying to rescue the injured and also any other potential children or teachers that were inside those classrooms.
But don't current best practices, Lieutenant, call for officers to disable a shooter as quickly as possible, regardless of how many officers?
So I just want to say, Wolf Blitzer, typically, not so good. But he basically just ignores the Gish Gallop and asks him the same question again. I have to be honest, I am impressed. This is impressive. Wolf Blitzer should get an S, or like an A on his journalism career at this point. Like, this is a really good follow-up question. Yeah, so anyway, you said a bunch of bullshit. Ignore that. Let me just ask the same question again. Okay.
Are actually on site.
Correct. The active shooter situation, you want to stop the killing, you want to preserve life, but also one thing that, of course, the American people need to understand is that officers are making entry into this building. They do not know where the gunman is. They are hearing gunshots. They are receiving gunshots. At that point, if they proceeded any further, not knowing where this suspect was at, they could have been shot. They could have been killed. And at that point, that gunman would have the opportunity to kill other people inside that school. So they were able to contain that gunman inside that classroom.
Contain the gunman? They said this shit yesterday too. Contain the gunman. What? The motherfucker locked himself in the room. And also, it's your job. You literally signed up for a job where getting shot is in the job description. What? Oh, the cops could have gotten shot? No fucking shit. That's your job, bitch. What? I didn't sign up to be a cop, and teachers didn't sign up to theoretically get shot on a daily basis. Teachers signed up to teach kids. This bullshit about them, oh, we contained the shooter. First of all, he locked himself in the room. Second of all, how can you say that you contained the shooter and that you didn't know where he is and that you had to wait an hour? So, okay, we waited an hour because he was contained, but also we didn't know where he is, and also, what? This is insane. These motherfuckers are crazy. Again, life in prison. For these kinds of motherfuckers, life in prison would be a godsend in comparison to what they actually deserve for the fucking, like, just the bull fucking shit that they put on these people. Again, the cops were tasing and pepper spraying crying parents. The cops were tackling and beating the shit out of parents and handcuffing them, pepper spraying and tasing them while there were shots being heard at the school. Imagine you are on the ground with your face in the fucking mud, freshly pepper sprayed, being tased, and being put in handcuffs while you're hearing gunshots at a school that your child goes to and you don't know where your child is. Can you imagine going through that scenario? If you don't want to go to work, if you want to go to work and not fear about getting shot, get a different job. Get a new job. I go to work every day, and I don't fear for my life getting shot. You want to know why? Because I didn't sign up for a job where getting shot is part of the job description. If you don't want to get shot, I don't know. Be a janitor. Be a garbage man. Do something actually fucking useful. And then also, keep in mind, these police are wearing riot gear. They're wearing, like, fucking armored fucking, like, plates all over them. They've got leg armor, body armor, arm armor. A lot of them had helmets. Bitch motherfucker, if anyone's gonna get shot, I'd rather it be the guy in riot gear than the cop or than the teacher wearing a t-shirt. Once again, a teacher dove in front of gunfire to use herself as a meat shield so that the children could get away and survive. She was wearing a t-shirt and she died. And you're telling me the people decked out in riot gear were afraid of getting shot? What? And if you're so afraid of getting shot that you can't do your job, I don't know. Maybe we should do something about the guns in this country. If you think that your life is on the line and you don't want to get shot, maybe we should do something about guns in this country. I'm just saying. These motherfuckers are insane. They're insane. But I have another clip here from another one of these cowboy hat wearing freaks.